Hello and welcome to the deck that got its name from its all-in strategy. These are some of the most staple cards, and Shadow is an ability that says these creatures cannot block or be blocked by creatures without Shadow. It basically makes them almost unblockable. Hypnotic Spectre is also really annoying and difficult to block. If we suit these up with a Sinister Strength or pump them with something like Bad Moon, it can give us a super fast 5-power unblockable clock, which can end games really quickly. There's also a lot of other options for efficient black creatures. These are some of the most common ones, but as the metagame evolves to a more creature-based metagame, Phyrexian Negator is becoming more relegated to the sideboard. They do still see play in the main deck, but just fewer copies. There's also a lot of other options, the most common being Mesmeric Fiend and Nantuko Shade, but really you can play whatever you like. I've also seen some lists play Drinker of Sorrow, which I think is an interesting addition, especially as the metagame moves away from control and combo towards more creature-based decks. For Disruption, almost every single deck will run Duress, and many of them run Mesmeric Fiend as well. We're not playing any other discard because we're really all in on our strategy, but we will play more in the sideboard. Black, of course, has access to Premier removal. Also, as a mono black deck, we can play Spinning Darkness, although don't play too many copies as that alternate casting cost isn't the easiest. For speed, we also have Dark Ritual. Of course, every black deck plays that, and we're trying to beat down as fast as possible, so that's perfect. We also have Hatred. I love this card, everything about it, the flavor, the art. This can help us end games as early as turn 3 if we ritual it out. Super powerful. Of course, black also has a lot of value cards. I personally think Arena is the best as we just want extra cards. A lot of our cards are interchangeable, and we also don't have that much mana for Skeletal Scrying. Our mana base is very simple, just swamps, and then you have a choice between something like Wasteland, or if you'd like more pressure, something like Mishra's Factory. It's also possible you might want to play a one-of something like Volrath's Stronghold, but do remember we need a lot of black mana and we're not running too many lands, so don't get greedy. There's also a lot of other options for this deck. Cursed Scroll gives us some extra reach. Kavarek's Spite is also an amazing card, flavor and everything, but you probably don't want more than one. And Unmask as another potential for discard. The sideboard has everything you'd expect from a black deck: Engineered Plague, Dystopia, some Graveyard Hate. It also runs discard. I haven't included it here in the picture because I thought I would put more pictures of things like Null Rod and Winter Orb that you might not think of. When playing this deck, it's the classic beatdown backed up by Disruption plan. We're really just going to beat down as fast as possible with our unblockable guys and try to take our opponent's key combo pieces or removal with Disruption. When playing against the deck, sweepers are good, enchantments are always good against mono black, combos are good, especially things like Oath of Druids that once it's in play we can't really deal with it. Repeated removal, especially stuff like Grim Lavamancer or Mastercore, can be really difficult. And there are some general hate cards such as Humility or Light of Day, which absolutely wrecks us, but no one really plays Light of Day, so phew, we're lucky. With firmly an aggro deck, our plan against literally every deck is to just beat down as fast as possible while trying to disrupt them with discard. We don't really have much interaction on board, so we're just going all out trying to kill them as fast as possible. The strengths, it's super fast, it has evasive creatures, and it's fairly straightforward. Plus it has disruption plus beats, which is always great, and it's good on a budget. Weaknesses, it's doing fair stuff even if our creatures are unblockable. We don't really have much interaction. Some combos can outrace us. So here's an example list, but as always I do recommend you check out TC decks, and these videos take a while to make, so if you like them, please do comment below or subscribe, it means so much. Thank you for watching.